Dana Barrett asked Dr. Venkman, why do you like being a Ghostbuster? He replied, same reason I asked you out, 'cause busting makes me feel good.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless.
Movie review, bitches!
I'm afraid of
Americans.
I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of America.
I'm afraid. Purge.
This is a Jason movie review of the Purge Election Year. I am Jay Chowder. We got Bone.
I got a sweet tooth tonight. I'm gonna get my candy bar.
It makes me uncomfortable. Slopdog.
Oh, you can't sneak up on a black guy during the purge.
You're the whitest person I know. That makes me laugh that you said that. Oh, man. So we're watching the Purge Election Year. If you haven't seen it, hit pause, go watch it, come back, hashtag enjoy the hang. You're going to enjoy yourself because we're going to do some spoilers. We're just shooting the shit, good, bad, the ugly about this movie. So check it out. It's a fucking, you don't got to watch any of the other ones to really even enjoy this one. It's kind of, I think, the third in the series. But it does have returning Frank Grillo. Fucking ladies, get your panties fucking ringers out. He's a fucking man. I love him. Dude, I'm a big Frank Grillo fan. I didn't even realize it. So I'm watching this movie and my dick's getting hard. I'm like, I am a Frank Grillo guy. You know what I mean? I don't mean it no, I don't want to fuck him, but I mean, I'm just like, he's a fucking awesome dude.
Are you sure about that?
Just kicking ass and taking names. No, man, I love it too. He did like this really awesome interview. I think it was on The Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum episode, but he was talking about his kid. And I can't remember. One of his kids has some kind of I don't know if it's autism or something like that. I don't want to say for sure because I can't remember what he said, but the way he described it was so beautiful, and I loved it. He's a good kid, but he's like a little wacky, And he just said his kid was wacky, and I'm like, and I knew exactly what he meant, and I was just like, how beautiful it was, and I was like, oh man, even though he's a badass, I don't know him as a person, but he just seemed like a good dad in the way he was talking about his kids. And then when he's in this movie, he's just fucking people up. And I'm like, yeah, this is my Grillo. And but anywho, so it's like the Purge every year for like 12 hours. Everything there's no rules. Murder's legal. Everything, whatever you want to do, you can do. And normally, certain people in senators, presidents, things like that are off limits. You can't do a certain high up of of politics. I don't know whatever. I can't speak. And what are they called? Politicians. And
You smoked yourself retarded.
So they do like spouses, but this year because there's like a lady who's running for president, and she's a senator. She wants to get rid of the Purge. They're like, fuck this bitch. We're going to kill her. And they're like a group they're called NAFA or something like that. And so this year, everybody's up for grabs. No politicians. There's no safety for anybody. So they're basically doing this so they can kill this bitch off because they don't want the Purge. Like makes them money. It gets rid of the poor. It gets rid of all the people, that they got to really spend money on. So they're like, let's just do the Purge because the poor people can't afford the Purge, to like put up, metal, up against your windows and stuff. So no one can get into your fucking house. So it's a yearly thing, 12 hours, and it's just open for business, everything. So people are locking themselves in the doors, and then people go out and they kill people. They just do crazy shit. And if you think about it, man, it's a fucking really scary, crazy concept. And I'm like, holy fuck. But I do know why Slopdog. I love if you know Slopdog, we get the joy of really knowing her and just how she has so much rage about. We all do in general about whatever life in general. Sometimes shit gets you, and Slopdog's like, I'm just like, and Slopdog's like, I watched the marathons of The Purge, and I'm like, that pans out. That fucking pans out. I love it. I love that Slopdog loves The Purge. And I totally can like see why, and I just in a good way, but it makes me laugh too. And I'm like, oh my god! I know, like in real life, we wouldn't be really purging, but like I just, what did you say? Don't speak for me. Is that what you said?
God, no, I said no. We'd be hiding.
Yes, dude, I'd be pissing my pants, dude. Like when they walk in the streets in this movie, any of the Purge movies. Again, you don't need to see a lot of them to know anything real about. But like Frank, so Grillo's character was in the second one. Like his kid got killed, so on Purge he's gonna go and kill somebody. Then he has second thoughts on it, whatever, And then now this movie he's like guarding the president, and but yeah, when they walk in the roads and stuff, just the vibe is so fucking scary and creepy. It makes me feel unsettled. Like I'm just like, get the fuck out! Like, and the way it is, just hear screaming in the background, and like it's like.
And then the creepy masks.
What?
They all seem to have creepy masks too.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uncle Sam comes out. I'm like, I thought you were bad when you had to dig in my pocket for the taxes, you creepy fuck. But now he's got a fucking taser. And I'm just like, oh my god. It's like, it's so like crazy. Like I'm just like, I can't take it, dude. I would press on my temples. I would be like, fuck this noise. I'm out. And I just kill myself.
You know what? We just go to your mom's house so she could boil some hot water on the stove and just throw it at people's
feet. Her whole stove covered with different pans of hot water. I got the hot water boiling, folks. We're safe from the purge. And she's just like got hot water. Someone comes to the door. She's just throwing hot water in their face.
But seriously, it's such a fucked up concept. But it's fucked up because it feels so real. Like it could. Yeah. Like, people are just crazy nowadays, especially nowadays, and you could feel that this could really happen. Like, and it's so realistic when you're, like, driving down the street and, like, that ambulance thing, and it's just so dark, you can't see down any side aisles, and you see, like, some guy with a guillotine, and he's, like, beheading people, and, like, those vibrant masks. Like the Statue of Liberty girl when it's all glowing and stuff, like just coming out of the darkness, like
so creepy.
It's so creepy and it's so good. And you see like the realistic, like I was reading something about it where it was like the first Purge was the first Purge movie at least was put from the perspective of rich people. The second one was from poor people, and the third one was kind of like of the perspective of the government. Okay. So they tried to get a different perspective in each film. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Do that now. I'm for the second one then because I'm poor as fuck.
But all these people, like, I don't know, just like how they live with themselves afterwards. It's just such a sick concept that you're going to go around and murder anybody that like wronged you. That one bitch, she came for a candy bar, but she already murdered her parents.
Like that was crazy. Yeah, that was like over the yes. And then like,
you know what I'm going for? McDonald's. You jip me my 2 pennies. Guess who's coming back, bitch? I'm gonna purge you. I'm gonna purge you. You owe me 2 pennies, bitch.
He's gonna be going to people's house. If you went to everybody's house who you thought sassed you, you'd have a busy fucking night.
I'd be like, guys, I gotta get going early on the purge. You know how like on Halloween you gotta like. Come on, guys. And it's like, no, it's still light out. You can't go yet. You gotta wait for it to get dark to go start trick-or-treating. Like, I'd be that fucker who'd be like, I gotta go. Like, it's 3 p.m. I got a lot of people to purge. I mean, there's people have sassed me a lot, and I can't have it. But listen, all joking aside, I'm telling you, if I go to the fucking store, I don't give a fuck if there's 2 pennies left. You gotta ask me, do you want these 2 pennies back? Don't just assume you're keeping my 2 pennies. It's just the assumption. It's just not giving a fuck about what I think. I worked hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. And you're fucking gonna just keep my 2 cents. When I put that 2 cents in a pile, after a while it becomes a nickel, a quarter, and then I'm buying another drink with it. Get out of here. You know what I mean? You take it, you steal it from me. Purge!
Yikes.
Wow. I feel like though, like we'd be like the scared people. You know, the people like it's like this movie, but there's another movie where it shows like a couple and they run to the store real quick, but there's like, you know, creepers that are waiting to purge, right? And they like do something to their car, so their car breaks down on the way back. So then they have to they're like, oh shit. So then because it's close to the purge starting, so then they try to like run along the streets to like get back. I think that's the second one. I'm not sure, but anyway, I feel like we'd be those people like, oh, son of a bitch.
Fuck that. 10 hours. I would be
like,
leaving 10 hours before the purge. Like, I would be bunkering in. I would not be like, oh, last minute grocery trip. Let's go to fucking Domino's and pick up a pizza.
Yeah. There's none of that.
You'd already have the pizza. You already have what you need. Already be locked out, like you said. Already be locked down.
Dude, no one goes to school that day.
Nope.
I'd be like, nope. There's no chance you're getting detention. There's no chance of someone like not being able to get home. There's a traffic jam. We can't get you. I'm like, nope. It's the purge day. Everyone stays in the house. We hunker down. Everyone starts to get situated. We're getting stuff. Or we already been doing it for like weeks. Yeah, I mean, bad fuck. I'm like, oh shit! I forgot my Rocky Road ice cream. Let me just run down to Cumbies real quick and get myself fucking. I know I'll be right back to purchase and stuff. Like 20 minutes, or like an hour. I can probably get there and get back in time before the purge, and I can fucking be done for. I have to club somebody with the hard ice cream like we always say we would.
But I mean, realistically, if you think about it, like, there's no way. Like, how would they clean up all the people? Like, all the dead bodies? How would they clean up all the blood? All the, you know what I mean? All the stuff, right? So, like, I mean, it's kind of plausible, but it's kind of not plausible all the time, if that makes sense.
Right. What if you get people in your living room and stuff, and then the next day the purge is done, you're like, all right, well, now I have all these dead bodies. How do you prove it happened during the purge? And who comes up and picks up this body? Is it like a service day after purge? These people are racking up the money because they're just
ice cream truck that comes. I don't know what. Picture an ice cream truck. Ding 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 ding. And they're like, I have dead bodies.
I think during the purge, the government has organization that comes out and cleans up during the purge.
Because there was remember there was they do show it, like somebody with like a cart or something, some sort of a vehicle that had bodies stacked on it, and they were like, anybody have any dead? And they were driving like slowly by. I don't know if you remember that, but there was that part of it. But but I mean, I like how you were saying though, like what if you killed the person in your house, I guess, right? And then you have bodies, do you have to roll them outside? Do you call them? Do they show up at your house to help you? Like,
you still got blood all over. Yeah, you still got remember.
I think there'd be a lot more, you know what I mean, at stake. Like, I don't think whatever, but the movie is fun in that the idea that like you could just purge, like, right, like people, we all work with people, and it's frustrating and pisses you off on a daily basis, and like so like I understand the idea of it.
I was thinking of you.
Man, I'll tell you, on a daily basis, people say the stupidest shit to me, and I'm just like, fucking A, if I didn't need my job, I'd be like, you know what? You could take it and shove it right up your ass. How about that? How about that? Like, and I feel like one of those days I am gonna snap. So if I ever do that, I'll let you guys know.
You just come out of the bathroom with a fucking mask on and you jam a pen in someone's jugular.
Purge, motherfuckers!
Purge, motherfucker! I'm the Slopdog, bitch! Now you know! And then you just fucking Van Damme kick it in further into their throat so you make sure they're dead. Boom! He Chuck Norris that shit.
So,
go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Slopdog.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the place where I work, like, it's very open and all that stuff. And one of the ladies I work with years and years ago, she was like, "What would we do if someone came in with a gun? Like, if someone was angry with a gun?" I'm like, "We'd be dead." I'm like, "I don't know what else to tell you." And she's like, "Well, that's not very comforting." I'm like, "Well, I don't know. Hide under your duck and cover. Get under your desk and go." I'm like, "What? I don't know what to tell you." Jesus. But it's true, like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys also work like in places that are open. It's not like that's what's gonna happen. You know? I don't know. I hope not, but here we are.
It makes sense because like Bo was saying too, like people are so crazy now, and like you're saying people are crazy. Like I get told to fuck off on a daily basis, and like I'm just trying to help people, and I'm like, I don't fucking get it. why you're so mad about this. Like, there's definitely other shit going on in your life. But then I'm like, what? And then I'm like, fuck you. Like, I'm just trying to help you out. You know, is it my fault you fucking can't do X, Y, Z? You know, and I'm just like, I don't know. Fuck people. God bless
People are
America.
crazy.
But this bitch is running and hiding. But this lady, even though like she survived her family being killed, and she come against the purge. She's also kind of uppity, right? Like, she doesn't want to hide away because she wants to be like the real people who are fighting the purge. But you got like how many guards guarding you, and your windows are all fucking. There's bombs and there's fucking snipers on the roof and camera equipment. Like, what regular poor person has that shit,
Well,
right?
That's the exact argument like that I was saying to you earlier. Is that like they wanted to put her like in a bunker or something because she's running for president,
Right.
and she's just like, I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna hide. All my constituents, I want to be just like them. I'm gonna, not gonna run and hide on the purge. And it's just like, bitch, you're in a mansion with metal windows, snipers, like 40 people guarding you. That is hiding. That is hiding.
Yeah.
that is not. You're not being one of the people. Again, politicians, man, piss me off. Like, I love her as an actress. She was in Lost, but like, especially like towards the end when she's.
I was gonna soft spot for Lost in that shit show.
Oh my god! You know the candy bar, the Apollo candy bar that the girl tried to steal? That's a nod to Lost, because the Apollo candy bar is actually the candy bar that the Dharma Initiative in Lost gave out.
No shit, I didn't know that. I never
The guy
I
who
never
wrote
watched Lost. So I didn't know that.
Right, this movie?
No, but it was just a nod because two people from the Lost from Lost were in this movie. And
Bubba Gump's in it.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
But she, like, when she was saved by, like, the gang and stuff, and she was, like, down in their headquarters where, like, the triage unit is and stuff, she's, like, lecturing them. I know who you are. I appreciate your help, but I don't like your tactics. And she's, like, waggling a finger at him and stuff, and she's always trying to, like, it's like fucking...
Stop. Yeah, be the boss.
Yeah, it's like fucking white savior syndrome. She's the only people that can save the minorities is the rich white woman. It's just like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
but I think that's why they did it that way, because they wanted her to be that character. You know what I mean? They want you to root for her, but they also want you to not completely like her, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's like she's detached.
Well done.
As much as she's trying to, like, be one of the people, she'll never be one of the people because she's a fucking politician, a rich politician. So.
Like during when everything was happening, 2020, you got people who are rich who like have like bank accounts full to the max. Like, we're all in it together, folks. We're all in the same boat. I mean, I don't know about you, but if my paycheck stops, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Like, we're not in the same boat, bro.
Like all those actors and actresses that were like singing songs together online, talking about how we're all together. I'm like, you're in your fucking mansion, living off your millions of dollars, you dumb fuckers. And we're here. I'm outside, fucking getting fucking, working. I'm an essential worker. Fuck them. Fuck you.
I agree, Bo, because I had
They're
this.
like, isn't it good to have time off? I remember people saying that. It feels good to have time off. We're in the same boat, guys.
My life didn't change. My life didn't change at all.
Mine pretty much didn't either. I was still like going in, like the place I worked for was closed, but we still had to like deal with things. So like I was working part-time, you know what I mean, to take care of those things. And then, because you remember you could collect, so I was able to collect part-time. But then like my husband at the time worked for like a group home. So, you can't, they're people. Like, you can't, it's not like machines that you shut off and go home. Like, they're people. So he was still working a regular job. Like, he had to go his regular hours. Like, there was no, like I said, an essential worker or whatever. Like,
yeah. Ridiculous.
Like, Purge! Even, like, that's right, Purge, like, the zombies there, The Walking Dead. There's, early on, there's one where they find this community, but it's these people trying to take care of the old folks' home because they're like, well, we didn't want to just leave them because then the zombies got them because it's an old home, right? But I'm like, I remember watching that particular episode with my husband, and we were both hysterical because at the time my dad was a DNA, and I'm like, can you imagine if it was fucking the zombie apocalypse and you still had to go to work and how mad you'd be? Like I feel like my father would be like, fuck this! Like they just feed them to the zombies. I'm done. Like, but you know what?
I'm fucking time. Dinner time. Ringing the bell. All right, we go home now.
Bellissimo.
But like, so like even like with the purge, think about it. Like people who are like group home, patients, or like, or in a home, like a old folks home. Like you would think there'd have to be exceptions to that. You can't just go do in a whole old folks home or a group home. You just
tell the old people who are like not all with it. You're like, oh look, there's your cousin Clyde. Go give him a hug. Oh, Clyde! He's a fucking zombie.
Like the ones that are a big pain in the butt that you can't stand. You're like, all right, okay, Edna, go on outside for a few minutes. That's
old man fucking Willard who gets grabby with you. Yeah, go get grabby on them with a zombie, bitch.
Well, I guess legally you could kill them, and it's legal for 12 hours.
Yeah, you could just purge them. Just purge them all. But that's horrible. That's, I don't know. But anyway, that's why it's made up. It's just whatever. But it's fun to watch. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I love the one. I do really like this one, but I thought this one also had, I told you guys before, but whatever. The box truck guy, it's a box truck, and the back of it opens up, and it's a guy with a big gun, and he just shoots a bunch of people, and then it shuts, and he just drives away, and then he gets to the next spot. I think that's the
that's two. I think that's part two.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I think that's part two. And let's talk about the guy. Like, so the so the people who go to kill the president are like trained like snipers or some kind of racist. Yeah. I don't know. They're some kind of Navy SEAL or something, but definitely very racist, right? But like fucking like just like swastikas and like
they got the Confederate flag on him.
Yeah. He looks like fucking Anthony Michael Hall on steroids. Like, I'm just like, what happened to Anthony Michael Hall? Like, and then like, so he's there fighting, and I knew it. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna fight Grillo at the end. I know it. I fucking know it. And dude, let me tell you, I got wet when I seen that they were gonna fight. I see the guns going down. I'm like, they're out of bullets. They're out of fucking bullets. And I'm like, they're gonna fucking fight! Like, I fucking loved it, dude. I was wetter than a fucking rainstorm out in my pants watching the Grillo fight that white guy. It was the fucking best.
Did you do that thing with the purse? Aye!
Get him, Grillo! Dude, it was fucking awesome. I was just like, I know it. I just like was excited. I was like very excited when that part came on.
And I like the girl that drives the van, the black girl that drives the van, when she like drives into those girls, the girls that try to steal the candy with the van. She just like no mercy. She just
no.
Like, whoa.
Cobra Kai those motherfuckers.
Comes off with that small shotgun, is fucking blowing them away.
Dude, so awesome. So like and then she shows up, and then that shop owner man, Bubba Gump. I had Bones like he ain't fucking making it. Like just Bones.
I know. And I haven't seen this one in a while, and I forgot that he didn't make it until obviously towards the end. And I'm like, oh my god, he doesn't make it, does he? And my husband just looks at me like, and I'm like, god damn it, he doesn't. I forgot. Like it's been a while since I watched it. And I'm like, god damn it, and like made me mad that he didn't make it because I wanted him to make it. But they did it all nice. Like they, the other guy gets the thing, and but
But you're like, it'd be great if they had it together, and they were, and it was there were some sad moments, but it was like all in all, it was like a pretty good movie, and like I don't know, like it's you don't need to see one to see the other, but it doesn't hurt, and I can see having a purge night and just watching that and going to Slopdog house for purge night and play a little ball madness, watch the purge. What a combination!
I would build like an underground. I would dig like in my backyard like a bunker and make it look like it just covers and it looks like it's grass. Yeah, I would just hide my whole family in.
Well, yeah, you'd have to. I mean, of course, like That's what people would have to do. They'd have to have some sort of a, like you said, like a bunker or something where they could be safe. I mean, because there's one of them. I don't remember which one. Again, like I think I've seen them all, and they all kind of merge together in my head. But whatever. There's one where it's like they have the steel things that go over the windows, like it's time, so they hit the button and it's like
First one.
and I'm like, probably that would probably be a thing where you know what I mean? Like when you buy your house, you're like, oh, does it come with Purge? The Purge package, maybe. I don't know. The Purge protection package. I don't know, but like it would be a thing, right? It would be like that's what I would think.
Yeah, you want it. You need a Purge like how you can't have like an AC in like Phoenix, Arizona. You need like the house to come. Like what if it's shutting down and like one gets stuck? You're like, motherfucker!
You just slit your throat right there. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. Like it's just like I don't know, like dude, I would just be like I can't do this, and I don't know if I could live a normal life knowing that was there, because every after the Purge I'd always be like I gotta get prepared for the next Purge, That's all I would think, and then you like I can't you get mad at anybody, someone's gonna try and kill me if that's the case. So
Yeah,
you'd
you'd be like super nice, like you'd be like overly nice because you'd be worried about.
Right, like you can't be rude to anybody. In the ghost story, like, oh, that motherfucker's gonna purge me. I know it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'd get purged for sure. I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that fat fuck smells like fucking shit. I'm gonna fucking kill him. And
they just see you throw hot coffee in your face, and then they stab you.
The girl who sucked on my dirty dick and be like, I'm purging that fat fuck. Make me suck on his dirty dick. In my defense, I didn't make anybody do anything.
Oh, God, it was gross.
I mean, get him to his second time. That was a little rough. And
it smelled like an old Cheeto soaked in milk that you left under your seat.
Then I got some Irish Spring, and I went to work, and then it was all good. It was open for business again. What? Oh, one thing I want to say too. I thought it was really, really, really struck me in this movie when the white guy, the head guy of the Navy SEALs or whoever the fuck was trying to kill the president, was calling to his crew and goes, "All right, let's go find her before the crazies do." Like, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I knew exactly what he meant. I mean, he's also a gun for hire, so he's killing people on the reg. But like, it's just a job to him. He's not doing it to get a hard on, where people in the streets are doing it to just get their rocks off, you know? And I just thought that was a great line. It's like, let's find her before the crazies do. And I was like, holy fuck, that's a line that really stuck to me in the movie. And I think I remember saying it to Bone, hey, did you hear that line? He was like, yeah, I heard it. And shut the fuck up. And
remember, I like the beginning, honestly. The beginning was really cool. Start off with T-Rex, and who is the next person on the soundtrack?
T-Rex.
The soundtrack, when the guy in the beginning, when the senator is like a younger girl, she's a teenager, and all her family's tied to the thing, and he's just like, so we're gonna play a game tonight. And his eyes got the googly eyes on, and he's shaking them. He's just like, oh, the psychedelic funk.
We got the funk. Gotta have that.
It's such a good beginning because it's weird, it's wacky, but at the same time, it's like terrifying. And I thought that was a really good opener to this. I think I've only ever seen part 1 and part 3, and this is my first time seeing part 3, and I actually enjoyed this one more than part 1. I think it was a fun time, for a murder movie.
You know why? Grillo's in it.
Yeah, it must be Gorillo. No, the first one was fine, and it was a good movie. It's just I felt this one was more entertaining, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, I agree with you, yes.
Yeah, the first one.
Have you guys seen the one with the ranch, too? That's a pretty good one. That's like they're all out on this ranch. And
is it the Forever Purge?
I think so, because it's like, it's the Purge. They start to like shut everything down, but one of like their farm hands kind of like, you know what I mean, is like underhanded, or somebody gives them extra money. You know what I'm trying to say? So they like rig something so it isn't quite right, and then, then it's a thing. But that's a pretty good one too.
I'd be
I think
interested
that
in watching the first Purge because I feel like the first Purge, people would be in denial and they'd be like, "Oh, this isn't really going to happen." You know what I mean? They don't have the fear in them yet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I've never. I know that's the fourth one is the first Purge. I'd love to see
Yeah.
it. I think that's the next one I'm going to watch.
All right. Nice. I
Oh
think
my
I've seen them all, but like I said, I get them all kind of confused because usually when we watch them, my husband really likes them too. We watch a bunch of them, and then it's all the same movie to me. Like I don't realize which one's
They
in
all
what.
blend together. I think that's a good concept, though. The first Purge, like people aren't like really like. I don't know. No, that's not really gonna happen. They won't allow that. There's no fucking way. And then the next thing you know, you fucking learn it is real when someone fucking kicks grandma's head by you. They just cut it off and they're playing soccer with it. Like, holy fuck, is that grandma's head? Holy fuck, this shit's real.
Oh my god.
Oh man, like I don't know, like and then like I don't know, like yeah, I don't know. I just think it's like it's funny to joke about stuff, but the actual like people would do it. It's like when people like don't get their way in whatever politics or nowhere standing up. You know, they're standing up for good, but they always do what they're standing up against. They're burning shit down. They're killing random strangers. They're just causing a ruckus. And it's like, no, you're using this as a tool to be a fucking maniac. You're fucking an idiot. Don't say you're doing it for any cause because you're not. If you're hurting anybody, you're not doing it for a cause. You're a fucking idiot. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. And Purge, it's like a fucking crazy concept that really could happen. I mean, I don't think it would, but like you could see, okay, how it could get there. And this world is fucking sick enough where people would be like,
People have bloodlust, man. Like I could totally see something like this running in people's minds because this, like, we live in a sick world. We're full of bloodlust,
Yeah.
and it makes me worried for my children, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yes. Like, and notice how like I don't think in any of the purges it mentions children at all. It doesn't show kids, which is good. Like I'm not saying they should.
Yeah,
Not at all.
because
But, like,
no one's out of bounds. So
yeah, so like would they be like killing like families like with kids? I mean I don't want to know. Like, and I guess that's the whole point is you don't want to know, so they don't show any of that.
because
kind of stuff.
because you
Guy
think
just comes around the corner
people
with a
chucking
necklace.
babies out the third floor and shit.
Yeah,
Like-
like you can't be doing that. Like so, like I think like
baseball
there
with that.
really would have like if they did this on the real, like they would have to be some kind of rules. You can't have no rules. You know what I mean? Like
I
that
think there's
doesn't
no
make
rules. Like motherfucker comes around the door and the thing he's got a necklace full of baby shoes. You know what I mean? He's like, you know, what I mean? Holy fuck, this guy's insane. Yeah, dude, I don't think there's any rules, and I think I'm glad though they keep that out of the movie because that's hard shit. Like where you go, oh, that's. I mean, as a parent, you're like, that's too far. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, there's certain movies you watch. Like I said, I can't watch Face Off anymore because like the kid dies in the middle and in the beginning, and I'm like, I just don't want to think about a kid dying. You know, I
can
don't know.
understand that. Yeah,
The Purge Part 7 Preschool Massacre.
Oh my.
I know, and I'd be like, ooh, no, thank you. I don't want to. Like, I think that's why they just don't even go there with this. It's just, it's just adults being angry with adults, and
I'll take, yeah. And even like, you know, that girl, she was like a teenager or above. That's acceptable. You're a fucking twat bag. You get killed by ambulance. And this your candy, bitch. You know, you try to eat your candy with your teeth knocked out. How did she live too? After she got ramped, and then she's kind of up and smiling, and she gets shot in the fucking face. And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, all right, they gotta die. But like, it was so creepy. Even them coming out, like they're bringing so much attention to themselves. Where I'm like, aren't you worried when you're purging, someone's gonna try and purge you, right? And then they got Party in the USA blaring, lights all over the car. And then it was a good thing where they're like, and that bitch was like, yeah, and I even killed my family, like my parents. And I'm like, oh, she's just a sick bitch. She's just a sick bitch. And then like he's like fight with her with a candy bar. I'm like, oh, this bitch is gonna come purge him. This bitch is gonna purge him for this candy bar, you know. And I was like, oh man, I was like, oh, this is not the way to go. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't want to kill anybody, but stay on the roof and just peg them off with your machine gun. They'll go away, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. What a world. I wouldn't want to live in that shit. But I don't know. I would say before I give my final thing, Bone, any last facts about this movie?
Yeah, so it was at least partially filmed. It says filmed in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, but I don't think that's all in Woonsocket. I do think some of it was like the house and stuff, possibly. It was the same house as Frank Underwood's house in House of Cards. So I've never watched House of Cards. I don't know if you guys have.
No.
If you look at the security system in the senator's house, it's the Sandin security system, which the guy Ethan Hawke from Part 1 was the executive of Sandin Security Systems.
Well, that's why he has.
So that was a good link to the senator's house. It was a good callback to Part 1. I think that was it. There's a couple other things I think, but the original title for this was going to be called The Purge Assassins. But after they filmed it, they decided to change it to Election Year.
I think Election Year is a better name. It really describes the movie. It's an election year. The main focus of this movie is they're trying to kill the girl, the lady's going to run for president and make it better, supposedly. Get rid of the purge, and so I think Election Year is a better title than Assassins.
Agreed.
I don't know. Let's hear it again for Grillo and that white guy fighting. I mean. I don't know. I like this movie better than I thought I would. I was like, I don't know. Still pretty good. I'd give it 3 dog dicks and a tip. Bo, what say you?
So I remember watching the first one, and I was just like, it's okay. It's not bad. Nothing I'd really go back to. But I felt like this one was much more entertaining. I still have to go back and watch the second one. But this one, I don't know. The scope was bigger. The first one was just the house. This one really was the whole city and stuff. And
the streets.
The streets are super creepy with all the mist coming up and the fucking guillotine. I thought the songs were good, the music. I loved the characters. I didn't even think any characters were cheesy. They were just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And they all kind of seemed realistic and psychotic. So I'm gonna give this 4 dog dicks.
4 dog dicks, yeah. Nice. And Slopdog, the Miss Purgy. What do you give this movie?
I don't know why I like the Purge movies. I just do. I don't know. I like them for the entertainment of it. Okay? So obviously I don't think Purge would be a good idea or whatever. But I just like the entertainment of it, right? And it's fun to watch. It's just, I don't know. I like it. Whatever. It makes me kind of sick, but whatever. So, but I do like that it's a bigger story. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more to see. It's how different people and different aspects are, reacting to the purge and what's going on, depending on if you have money, if you don't have money, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to give this 4.5. I watch this. My husband and I watch this and all the other ones at least twice a year. So
yeah. Do you watch it especially around Halloween?
Yeah, we usually watch it around Halloween, and then we usually watch it some other random time,
Christmas.
usually during the year. Yeah, Merry Christmas, but I don't know. We'll just randomly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it always seems to be when we get Chinese food. We get Chinese food purge, and we're like, yeah.
They make you so angry.
It pairs well. I don't know what it is.
They're yelling at you. They're so angry when you order your food. You feel like you're doing them a solid by giving them business, and they're like, ah! And you're like, I just want to eat my food. Stop yelling at me. And you're like, I hate that I love this food, that I take your bullshit. So you just want to purge.
The one we order from, there's an angry lady, Asian lady that answers the phone. And I shit you not. We were coming home from work and my husband had said to me, hey, would you just call it in and we'll drive by and pick it up. And I'm like,
he's afraid. He's like, and you call him.
Right, exactly. So, but he could hear her, and I had the in my ear, and he could hear. It was she answered and she went, I'm trying to think of a name that's not their name, so that I'm not saying that, Chinese food, Chinese food, what do you want? And I'm like, oh my God, not, anything but what do you want? But she screamed it, what do you want? I'm like, oh my God.
Chicka chang chang, what you want? And you're like, oh, fuck.
I want you to stop yelling at me. I don't even know what I want now.
And we start there, please. I shit myself and I don't know what I want. Yeah. Your husband's like, you call. I'm not calling. And no, that's probably it. You want to purge after you talk to them, or just maybe randomly after a rough day at work, you put the Purge on, right? I pictured this happening. I picture you buying like plastic seat covers, but like plastic that you put over your furniture, like a Scotch guard or something. But little napkins or little like placemats that your husband has to put down for you, or you have to put down. You're like, we're watching the Purge, and you got to sit down because Slopdog, you love the Purge movies. You're just wetting up the couch. You gotta put a Scotch guard down because Slopdog loves the Purge.
I'll just slip off the couch.
Like a slip and slide. You run, you dive. You can slip and slide off the couch after Slopdog watches the Purge.
Oh my god.
I would love that's so great. And but no, so what do we give this movie, kid?
So altogether we give this 4 dog dicks. So it is a bona fide pounder. Oh yeah.
My powder. I don't know, man. I thought it really held up. It was pretty good, man. I think it was a good pick, Slumdog. I think this Halloween season is coming off good. What are we gonna watch next week? I don't fucking know. You'll find out when we know, folks. And but yeah, man, keep checking it out. P1IPoo.club is going to bring you right to the YouTube page where not only can you get all my fucking silly shit that I've done over the years, but you get the fucking main thing, Tasteless Adjacent on YouTube, and that P1IPoo on both Instagram and X. Bo, where can they get Tasteless Adjacent in the world?
Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. Drop over and give us a follow. Say hey, and you can check us out wherever you get podcasts: Apple, Spotify, Slopdog.
As always, please leave us your thoughts or your comments. How many dog dicks would you give it? Hey, would you be involved in the Purge? Would you hide underground like we would? Like, what would you? What do you think you'd do? We'd love to hear it. Or even if you you don't like us and you think we all should be purged, whatever. Just let us know. We'd love to hear from you.
Like purge this podcast. Purge your mother, bitch. How about that? No, yeah. Like they said, man. I noticed we're getting a little more a little upkeep, and a little more people are starting to interact with us. So that's what we're looking for. And eventually, man, we'd like to go back and forth with you. And,
Bellissimo.
And what are you thinking? And we can reference you. Hey, John, fuck a woman, 69 says he loved the Purge. He loved this part happened, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like it's just a fun hang. How many times you've been in the car listening to a radio show where you're just like, oh man, oh yes, I know the answer to that. Or we couldn't remember the name of in Fast Times, the name of the boss. People are probably losing their minds, going, "It's fucking Dennis, you cunt bag." You know what I mean? Dennis cunt bag in the comments.
You sounded like mom right there.
But stuff like that. You just get in, enjoy the hang, and just fucking get in the convo, man. It's just that's what we're here to do. We want to interact with you. We want you to enjoy it as much as we enjoy doing it because it's fucking fun, dude. Like I look forward to it, man. I was at work today and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then I looked at the thing and I was like, no, I think I'm gonna live because I really want to do this podcast. It really brings a smile on my face. So we're just having fun, And
I always feel like this is a segment. Like we're gonna give our dog dicks, we'll give our plugs, and then Chowder downward spirals about how he's gonna kill himself. That being said, Rotten Tomatoes gave this critics 55%, audience scores 48, IMDb we gave it a 6 out of 10, Common Sense a 2 out of 5. Roger Ebert, of course, bombed it like usual, 1 out of 4 because it's Robert Ebert. Google users, 3.9 out of 5. You say that every time. I don't think so. Letterboxd gave it 2.7 out of 5. And it was released July 1st, 2016. So it looks like July 4th weekend.
Yeah, that was a probably good weekend to put it out. July 4th. Very clever movie people. And I don't want anybody to be dead. I think Ebert was dead. Maybe.
Very good, movie people.
On that note, happy Halloween, you fucking silly bastards. So say it's the shepherd, so say the flock. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna get my candy bar.
Stop saying that. I'm afraid he's gonna whisper in my ear.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
Yeah, sleeping.
Wait till you sleep and creep in.
His hand on the front of my trousers. I'm gonna get me a candy bar. Ooh, fun size.
Fun size.
I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. Dude, that's good. That's fucking David Bowie and Trent Reznor.
It is? I would not. I didn't realize that. I mean, because David Bowie, I just picture as the guy with the loaf of bread in his pants. So.
Yeah. I call my baby.
All the Muppets get together and purge him.
You want to purge?
He's knocking him over the head with that loaf of bread. You must take the goblin dong.
Oh, imagine Hago getting it. Oh.
He puts it in his bog of eternal stench.
He makes him open up his mouth with a dildo. He's like, "You don't like it? It's plastic." Oh.
I feel like you nut at people's houses and during barbecues in their bathrooms.
I only done it a couple times.
Did you ever do that at Slopdog's house?
No.
That was way too long of a pause.
Better not have.
I'm afraid of Americans.
Don't worry, he cleaned up with that towel that was hanging on the wall.
Not my mom's towel.
I got home because I'm pregnant.
I have to call him Dad now.
I forgot to write it down, but the part was the two guys up on the roof. It's the black guy that owns the Joe that owns the store, and the other guy comes up to help him, and he's like, "God damn it, what are you doing sneaking up on a black guy during the purge?" I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Yes.
Please say that, white woman.